Hello, my lovely. Sorry for the long, starting soon screen. I had stuff to sort out. Is my... Hang on, I want to redo my music levels again. Why am I finding them too loud? That's ridiculous. Okay, better! Hello, Ali. Hello, Iris. Hello, Galactic Library. Happy Friday! Hello, I hope you've all had a good week. I know I saw some of you yesterday for my little impromptu art fight stream. We're doing more art fight today. Yeah. I got the thing done after stream that I was working on yesterday. I'll show you guys in a second. Let me switch screens because I streamed yesterday, so I don't really got any different like updates or anything to share. We can just get straight into what the... Why when I move my mouse into this monitor does my ENVtuber set... What the fuck? When my mouse is over this picture, my ENVtuber settings pop up. Are you okay? Okay, it's fake. That was weird. Anyway, art fight. It's still art fight. We day 7 of art fight. They finally put banners on the site. There's like 4 different ones, I think. Maybe 5. So normally the banners for art fight, there's one banner. Half of it is one team and half of it's the other. So like last year, there was like green and bloom on one side and purple and wither on the other, as if they were like looking at each other. This year they've done separate vampire and werewolf ones, and when you refresh the page, you get either one of the vampire or one of the werewolves. And when I say one of the vampire or one of the werewolves, there are multiple vampire and multiple werewolf banners that look the same. It's like the same background, but populated by different characters. So I guess that's why it took so long to get the banners ready. But like, why? There's no need to have multiple banners. What? Like, especially because like, when I load up my page, and if I've got the werewolf only banner, I'm gonna refresh until I get a vampire one. Because, like, why would I want to have Team Werewolf when I'm not on Team Werewolf? Like... Oh, I'm gonna have to keep refreshing now. It's just different werewolf ones. There we go. So I don't really understand that. Normally it's just one banner. Like, they could have just done vampires inside looking off the balcony, and then woodland outside with the werewolves in. Like, they could have easily still done it as one banner. I don't know why it's different. So, I got the attack finished against Bay. So many babies. Do you know how many points it was? So, chibis are still counted as full bodies by art fight rules. Then they don't count as simple shaped characters. If it's a full human body, but a chibi style, it still counts as a full body. And, so my 2 goals this year for art fight were to do more attacks than last year and get more points than last year. So I did 9 attacks last year. So far I've only done 4 this year, so we still need to do another 5. And I got 462.5 points last year. So we'll call that 460 points. Overall, all my attacks combined this year, just wanted them to be more than 460, because that's all. 9 attacks got me 460 points last year. Yeah, so this attack on its own was worth 736.25. When I went to upload it and it does the point calculation, I was like, oh! Like wheezing. It's because there's so many characters. But like, oh, well, so I guess I can cross off getting more points than last year. Guess we got that sorted. So I got that finished after stream yesterday. Let me give a little shout out to Babe. All of these babies belong to Bae.
I realized I drew the hand in the wrong position, but then I just committed to it at that point. I was like, I have time to fix this.
I respect the dedication, honestly. He said, fuck it, we're just gonna draw it perfectly, but the wrong way.
Yeah.
Hopefully nobody will realize it's the wrong way because the hand looks so good.
I'm downloading
If it
that
works,
one.
it works.
That one was too good.
That one was
Next.
fun.
I'm gonna
Oh god.
go for a sec. I need to check on my dog. Hold on.
Okay.
Alright.
And let me also do the art fight command for anyone new or anyone lurking. What the fuck is art fight? Because I keep saying it every 2 seconds. Art fight is an art event that happens every July where artists attack other artists by drawing their OCs. You upload these drawings to art fight and earn points for your team. There's no prize for winning, just the knowledge that you did some art. This is Bae's art fight. So with that done... Oh, my music is really quiet now. Hang on. There we go. So with that finished... don't pay attention to what, the other tab. So it's someone else's turn to get babyfied and get their babies turned into babies. I want to go through everyone I wanted to attack first, and then I want to get to the do revenge attacks. Or at least I want to get through a few people who I was like, I really want to draw these characters, you know. So I already had decided who I was going to attack next. Before I found out that they're a little sick at the moment. Which would be Shy. Shy's been doing daily streams throughout Art Fight. However, if you've noticed, haven't been streaming the last few days because she's got a little sick. So I was already going to attack Shy next anyway, and now I've just got even more incentive to. Because I hope they feel better soon. Not that me doing Art Fight attacks is going to cure them of their illness, but you know. And I'm like, well, now I want to do things for you even more. So... Only thing is, Shy has even more characters than Bae, right? And I wanted to draw every one of Bae's as chibis, apart from the ones that I couldn't because either Bae hadn't given, like, official colour schemes for, or Bae hadn't, they were, like, feral animal characters, you know, like, that actually walk on 4 legs. So they don't fit the style, and I had to draw them in the style. Shy has a lot. How many did I... Oh no, I accidentally just clicked on Photoshop. No! Shy has 55 characters that I'm like, yeah, I could draw them. But for Bae I drew 23 and it took like 4 days. Not 4 whole days to be fair, because 2 of those days I was spending the rest of the time drawing YouTube thumbnails for the majority of the day. But it took quite a long time to draw all of Bae's, and I think what I would rather do, rather than attacking like 3 people and drawing them like 30 to 50 characters each, I'd rather be able to attack like 20 people and draw them like 5 characters each, you know? I'd rather attack a wider range of people than just draw a massive amount of OCs from a couple people, if that makes sense. The only reason my display's up at the moment is because I accidentally opened Photoshop, and when you open Photoshop, it shows all your recently opened projects, and that's gonna, and then I don't want people to see like spoilers for new audio thumbnails, and I don't even know if there'd be anything not safe for work. I have no idea, so I gotta wait till Photoshop opens just so I can close it, because I accidentally clicked on it on my toolbar. Oh goodness. I wish it didn't. I wish Photoshop didn't show like, here's your recently opened projects with like picture thumbnails. Because sometimes I'm like editing photos in Photoshop and I'm like, I don't want those to show up on stream, you know? Well, it won't open properly. It's crashing, so it won't let me close it. Oh, did it go away? It went away. So, rather than draw like all 55 characters of Shy's that I was like, I could draw these, I'm forcing myself to not do that. So what I decided instead, since Shy has like a really nice range of like different like color schemes for her characters, my thinkings was that obviously I'm gonna draw Shy's VTuber model. Morning, Lucio. So my thinking is, because I can't draw all like 50 plus characters, I'd rather attack more people than just do loads of characters for a few people. So since Shy has like a lot of cool characters, a lot of very colourful characters, my thinkings is I'll draw Shy, and then I'm just gonna pick like 7 characters and like 1 for each like colour of the rainbow, kind of. I say rainbow, more like the OG pride flag, basically, with like, so pink, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. That's what we're gonna do. And I'm just gonna pick, I'm gonna try and pick characters that are from different stories of Shy, so I'm not just drawing all the ones from the same story. That's the plan. So I'll be drawing 8. Is that 8? I'm not. I know math. So like I'm not just gonna do it, obviously, like, because these ones right here, this character series, there is one for every color moon. I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to just draw every one of these from this story. I want to kind of switch it around. So that's what we're gonna do. The only other news I has is, other than, so, I'm going to attack Shy, I finished Bay's attack, is that I made a Toy House account. I don't know if I'll have everything public on it. But it's here. Julia gave me an invite code. And I stayed up way too late last night trying to pick out a nice custom HTML code to use for my profile theme. I went to bed at 4 AM. It's fine. We got all the Blorbos. We got D. We got Crowlock. We got Alucard. We got Death. So, those who don't know what Toy House is a website that lets you, like, essentially categorize and organize your OCs. I haven't fully explored it, but what I would like to do, because I have so many OCs from different stories that I've been making since I was, like, 11, so I would like to, even the old, really, like, eye-strainy ones I made when I was 11 that I'm obviously never gonna do anything with, I would still like to categorize just so that I could, like, have, like, a number counter of, look how many kids you made and abandoned. But I won't be doing that on stream. I don't have drawings for all of them, but that's the plans with that. But for now, it's attack time. Oh, Lucio, that's okay if you fall back asleep. So I need to go. So to keep us motivated, the Smile for Me music is good for when I'm wanting to talk because it lets me think. But to keep me motivated, I'm gonna switch to. I finally found like a little playlist that actually includes Deltarune Chapter 2 music because all my other Undertale Deltarune playlists only include Chapter 1 music. And I would like to also hear Chapter 2 songs, so. I'm gonna be jamming to this again to keep me going, keep me in a good speed. I'm gonna stream either until I finish this attack or until it's dinner time, whichever comes first. So since I am drawing Shizo Seas, let me also give Shy a shout out.
Give me the message. Is it even? Your sound wasn't on the scene. It didn't even show up. Hello?
A little baby Shy.
Hello? Hi. Hello, Raiders. I don't even know who raided in. Did you raid? Hello?
Let's get myself comfy. I have drawn Shy as a little scrimbler before, but I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna do it better this time. Oh, my sweet boy, Lancer. Those of you who didn't watch me replay Deltarune, I love that, like, I don't like child characters and I find them, like, annoying, or I'm just like, oh, I don't wanna, I don't like watching child characters like that. And like I get uncomfy with children in general, and then Lancer existed, and I'm like, okay, so like he's my exception. That like he's just a little guy, and his dad treats him like shit, and maybe I'll adopt him. Maybe I will. He's just a silly little boy. And we'll see about stream tomorrow. I will say now, it's warmer today than it has been the last couple weeks, and tomorrow is going to be like a lot warmer, so no promises about stream. We'll see. Is Shy's is pointy, or is that just like how Shy draws is? I'm gonna say that they're pointy. So it's just going to be another stream of me trying to concentrate and get stuff done. If anyone's got any work they need to get done as well, feel free. Designated focus time? I hope so. That's why I got it because I really want to try and get stuff done for Artfight, you know. As much as like my art streams are like, I'm gonna hang and chill with you guys. Sometimes they also should be. Let's focus. I can't remember what the fuck fight this is. From Deltarune. It's giving me like silly dog vibes, but I can't think what. Oh no, I think it's just what plays. Yeah, I know what it. Yes. It's for K round, the little checker piece when he gains his little crown. That's what it is. Oh, Susie's music's so fucking good. Those aren't evenly spaced, are they? Let's do the middle one first. Oh, that's my favorite part of the song. I don't know why. It just scratches my brain good. That's not how big the— I know what it is. I know that's not how big the bow is. I just thought it would be cute. Okay. What can I do for the stars? Because I'm not very good at drawing stars like that. Like, does that pass as a star? I'm not sure that it does. I guess it's okay. Oh, but there's one in the middle that's like reflected. Oh, well, that's gonna be a damn problem. I don't know that that's gonna hold up okay. I'm also not that big though either. Even if just doing dots would be better. We just hope that this kind of passes as wonky little stars. Normally I don't draw noses, but I feel like shiny does. I love this part of the song. But the reason why I wanted to find like a playlist, like yes I own the soundtracks for Deltarune and Undertale, but I wanted to find a playlist because a lot of these times these playlists loop the tracks around, because on the actual soundtracks, you know, each song is only about a minute long, but obviously in the game it loops. And I want to listen to each song for more than just a minute, you know? Fine. Teaching that never leaves your brain. This is I don't remember what the track's called. This is the final boss fight, the main final boss from chapter 1. The King Chaos, is that what it's called? A Chaos King? Lance's dad. Oh god, this song. No! So this is the secret boss from Deltarune chapter 1. Jevil. I've never beat chapter 1 secret boss. I beat chapter 2, Spamton. That was fine. Spamton was fine. Spamton was easy compared to Jevil. Jevil's impossible. I can't do it. And it's not just like, I tried like 30 times, maybe more, when the game first came out. I then went back to it multiple times, and then you guys, some of you saw me go back to it on stream. You know, I left it years, came back, and I'm like, I can't. I'm not good enough at video games to be able to be that stage, and me continuing to try and beat it, whether on or off stream, is just gonna make me feel miserable and stressed. Why would I put myself through that? Now, sadly, it does mean, because I haven't beat Jevil, I'm not gonna get all of the secrets in the later chapters of Deltarune. Because the Deltarune knows when you've beat the previous chapters, and if you've beat the secret boss in the previous chapters, so I don't know what not beating Jevil, but actually beating Spamton is gonna do to my Deltarune games. Because as well, when I played Deltarune Chapter 1 the first time, right, when Chapter 1 came out, it was its own program, and I played it on my laptop. Chapter 2 came out, I played it on my PC. So my PC, when I played Chapter 2, even if I had beat Jevil, I still wouldn't have got the whatever bonuses you get for beating Jevil, because, like, my PC didn't have my Chapter 1 save file. I since have gone back and played Chapter 1 on my PC as well, so both Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 I have completed on my PC, but in reverse order, and I don't think the game is actually picking up on the fact that I have beat Chapter 1. Because there were certain things that were meant to happen in Chapter 2 if you beat Chapter 1 that didn't happen for me, so I'm like, oh great. But I have beat Chapter 1. I just did it on a different device, and then on this PC I played and beat Chapter 2, went back and played and beat Chapter 1, and then played and beat Chapter 2 again. I guess this music is perfect for drawing Shy to, though, apart from, you know, it gives me, like, flashbacks. Jeffel's so stressful, he sucks! I mean, I don't hate him as a character, he's just a little guy, but, like, fuck. I actually used to play this on a on an Osu stage, the rhythm game. Because as annoying as it is satisfyingly fast. Is that all of Shy's details? Oh, it's over. I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion or not, but the robot guys from Deltarune Chapter 2, I like their designs, their personalities, that's all fine. I do not like their theme. I do not like this song. I do not like their music. I find it boring, and I don't really care for their boss fight at all. I don't know, like, I don't hate the designs of the characters, I'm just like... they're so forgettable to me. Like, Deltarune Chapter 2, you think Spamton, you think Queen. Even, like, Task Manager, Swatch. Like, characters who don't- like, Swatch doesn't have a boss fight. But he's more loved and remembered, I think, than the Robot Boys. I don't know. I don't know. They're not bad, I just think, compared to the other characters in the game, they felt like the most forgettable to me. Oh, I didn't realize- you don't realize sometimes until you color drop stuff how, like, red-toned Shy's drawing there is. Until I just started drawing with the color and I'm like, oh damn! Like that- I'm like, that can't be the same color, and then you draw a line and you're like, oh, here it is! It looks so much more red over here than it does over here. Okay. On the flip side, while I think the Robot Boys are sweet, I just don't care for their music, or I find them a bit forgettable. Birdley, on the other hand, I hate his fucking guts. But I fucking love his battle theme. I love this track. It has no right to go this hard. I hate Birdley. Like, I don't want to like Birdley's theme, but it's really good. Oh, I just realized that star did not come out okay, did it? Look at it. I really tried. Maybe this one just won't be symmetrical. But I think it's gonna be weird if it isn't. that's more passable. Usually I filled in Sky's face in her skin color, even though wait, what layer did you do the claw? Oh, I did the claw on the one layer anyway, even though she's wearing face paint, is what I was gonna say. I didn't make a layer for the colours. All of Spamtom's music slaps. Like, you kidding? Fucking slaps. I just called the face in again, just by being like, oh no, face paint! Brain. Now's your chance to be a big shot. Be a big shot. Now's your chance to be a big shot. Now's your chance to be a big shot. Be a big shot. Now's your chance to be a big shot. But also that in I'm not sure if that there, but at least in Spamtom's like final fight, it is a mix of his theme. There's some of Jevil's in there, the previous secret boss, and some of Metaton Neo's, because it's very much implied that Spamtom's body, the robot body that he finds and he possesses, is Metaton Neo's body, is Metaton's body, is because it says the body was a Lightner's dream, and we know that in this world Metaton is a Lightner, so it's likely like that is his dream, that is Metaton's like dream body. Is Spamtom's fucking stealing it? Delta and Metaton kills me. I wanna hug him so bad. Because he's like, he's so shy and like insecure because it's like pre-robot Metaton. He's like, sorry darling, I'm afraid I'm a bit of nobody. Like, going to that house the first time and being like, oh, I wonder who's gonna be inside. It's probably Blue-Key, and then them calling you darling, you're like, that's not Blue-Key. Oh fuck, all of Queen's themes slap as well. Every variation of Queen's theme. The thumbnail down here of the colour layer for sure, like, it looks so cute with all of the red and the pink. Okay, now I actually gotta do the stripes. Blue lips for shy. I should do the blush. I think I should do the blush. I normally don't do blush in the chibis, but I feel like the blush is important because it's probably part of it's like part of the makeup. And while no one else gets a nose, I think Shy needs the nose. It's Pirate Rules card. The fact that his theme in chapter 2 is called It's Pronounced Rules because so many people thought it was pronounced Rue or Rouge or like... Which, I don't know, I got that it was pronounced Rules because like... The point is, the point of him being called Rules card is that he's the rules card. Like, in a pack of cards, like, you have a card that has all the rules for the game written down on. Am I gonna do Shy's Two and Two Eyes or not? Oh, I'm not gonna be able to accurately do that. It's Shy. I feel like I've forgotten something, but I don't think so. Do I, or do I not draw Sunny as well? So it'd have to be a lot smaller. I'm not sure how to approach drawing Sunny. That. There's Mettaton. I freaked out when I was playing. I was like, I know I've got to concentrate on not dying, but that's Mettaton Neo's theme. Holy shit. Which Mettaton Neo is the version of Mettaton you fight if you play a genocide route of Undertale. Lauren! Welcome in. Yeah, I'm drawing, Shy at the moment. These characters do not belong to me, they belong to Shy. Because we are doing some art fight work today. I wanted to attack Shy next, and also Shy isn't feeling very well, so double the reason to attack her. I have no idea how I'm going to draw Sunny, but I hope you've been well, Lauren. Like, I made it so small that the smile has flattened out. What the fuck? Like, he's all happy. And now he's not. Oh no! I've made a grumpy boy. No, I don't know how possible this is gonna be to use as like a base. You just listened to one of my audios. Oh. I'm currently listening to Undertale and Deltarune music. I'm okay, thank you. I'm fine now. I'm not good at drawing circles. He is. I'm gonna see if I can draw a little small Sunny. One of. She's got a few little animal mascots. Sunny's the only one that's like on art fight. Kind of. I mean, he's in Shy's ref sheet. There's also Windy, and I don't remember the names of any of the others. So I won't get any like art fight points for drawing Sunny. I just want to draw Sunny. It's kind of like a mouth, isn't it? But it's not. It's a little nose. It's just his nose is heart-shaped. Yeah, the idea behind me playing only the boss fight music from Deltarune is to try and get me motivated to not get too distracted and to actually get these drawings done. Nando! Hello? I hope you're well, Nando. Hello. I can't say hello. Oh my god. All of Queen's music's so good. All of Spamton's music's so good. I don't think I want to give Sunny like the regular body. He's just like a little plush guy, so I think he's gonna get little plush feet. But maybe the claw lines aren't gonna be the easiest to do. Oh, Nando, you sleepy? That's okay. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that as a star. I'll have to do it as like a square. No! Don't listen to my humming! I can't help it. If I'm listening to music, I'm either humming along or singing along or like tapping my fingernails as if I'm playing the piano. I wasn't fully consciously aware that I was doing it. No, Edvin. I'm just self-conscious now. I know that sounds stupid because I, you know, have done karaoke streams, but it is different because I psych myself up for those. Sorry, I don't know whether to switch music now. I know, like, sometimes I do karaoke streams and all, but it's still, like, hard for me and very, like, self-conscious about, like, humming and singing in front of people. Just kind of doing it without really thinking about it, and now I'm thinking about it, so... I don't... The singing and humming is not something that in, like... It's something I've been told off for doing, let's put it that way then, I guess. So it's not something I'm used to people pointing out to compliment. I might pick some different music to put on that I won't be tempted to hum along to. Ah! Nova! Thank you for the sub, sorry. Don't know what this one's gonna be like, or if it's gonna be too loud. Yeah, sorry, I'm just not really comfortable at the moment. I might just mute for a bit. I don't want to end stream. Just not sorry, very comfortable at the moment. But sorry, someone asked no, these aren't my original characters, these are Shy's characters because this is drawings for Art5. Yeah, I might just mute for a bit, sorry. No, I wouldn't say it was inappropriate. I just it because I know it might not make sense for someone who obviously is a streamer and is talking live and has sang on stream before. Karaoke streams don't happen that often because it's really hard for me to do them. I still can't like sing in front of anyone IRL. Like if me and Julie are on call, I can't like sing or hum if I'm on call with Julie because that still makes me like feel sick to do. So like humming on stream was a big thing for me to be doing, even if it didn't seem like it, and it being drawn attention to is just made me feel not so great. Oh, how to pronounce that? Hi. How do I pronounce your name? I don't even know if I want to pronounce. I want to make an attempt. Hi, yeah. I'm currently drawing some of Shy's OCs for Art Fight. Shy Draws 99. If you have any tips on how to pronounce your name, okay, GG. Alright, thank you. Yeah, no, sorry that you came in an awkward moment. To finish what I was saying, it's just still a big thing for me to even be streaming and to like relax enough to like sing or hum under my breath. And I still can't really, like I can't even do that like when I'm on call with my partner without at all have the confidence to do that. So I wasn't really noticing that I was doing it on stream. So having attention called to it just made me quite embarrassed and ashamed and insecure is all. I know that wasn't the intent, and it wasn't like anyone was saying anything bad about me doing it. I'm just used to, if someone's pointing it out, that I'm about to be told off, because growing up, that like singing and humming was not a thing that I was really allowed to do without getting told off. And I do, I don't know if I've ever said this on stream. I have scopophobia. So, which is a phobia and anxiety disorder type that is like categorized by well, it's like phobia / anxiety. Like it's used to describe either essentially the fear of being like looked at. Hence why I will not ever be doing webcam streams. And that's more directly to do with like people's eyes on you, not so much being heard. It just kind of like, I don't know, my brain wires got crossed is all. Anyway, that's that. Sorry, GG, you came in while I was talking about something kind of heavy. But thank you for the follow. Thank you for the first time chat. Welcome in. I don't know if the fact that you said like a little clown's plushie that you know Shy. Shy's a little sick at the moment. I hope she feels better soon. Shy's over here. There she is. I just was maybe gonna try Justiny as well, and then I was gonna do, instead of doing all of Shy's characters, which I wanted to, but that will take forever, I'm just gonna draw 7 and like make a little rainbow out of them, is the plan.
My dream, my love あなたがそばにいると風の色さえ変わってしまう水は輝き
Alright, sorry, I needed a moment. Yeah, Shy streams are really sweet. Shy's really sweet. Okay. Sorry, I always feel awkward when I start getting like silly on stream. Sometimes I'm like, should I put a rule that I'm like really sensitive? And I'm like, no, because that's going to encourage people to behave like shit. And also people interpret that as like babyish behavior. It's like, well, I'm not doing it on purpose. I got neurodivergencies and shit ton of traumas. So. Yeah, it looks like a mouth, doesn't it? That's not what the aim was. I think that needs to be bigger. By the way, we're now listening to the Moomins anime, the 1990s one soundtrack. And I don't know any of these songs because I've only watched the dub, so I am unable to engage with them. Ah, it's too far. Doesn't look like it's in the middle, but I know that it is. So. Anyway, sorry Gigi that when you came in I was being silly. Hi. Welcome, my name is Prince. I do mostly art streams and ASMR vortex. Mostly art streams, sometimes game streams. I have an Etsy shop where I sell art, and I do like voice acting ASMR stuff over on YouTube. So if I ever talk about audios, oh that looks scary. That's what I'm referring to. If I'm ever talking about like, making audios or audio thumbnails. Is that like a star? It looks like a guy kicking his leg up. It's hard to draw a star this small. Ali, are you actually going to participate in Art Fight this year? I thought you were holding off until next year. You press it very much at the end? Okay. Still, you could put your little gator on there regardless, and then other people could draw. Oh fuck, that wasn't a new layer, that was a copy. Shit. I meant to hit the new layer button. It's fine, I'll just trace it. The only thing I can draw is my alligator. Alligator counts as an OC. Ah. Right. Is these all like songs with lyrics? Because that's not what I really wanted. I wanted the instrumental. I think I'll do physical search versus digital. Yeah, you can do traditional drawings as long as you can like. If you want to upload them, you just gotta like photograph or scan them, you know. Okay, this is what I wanted. I wanted the actual soundtrack to the Moomins cartoon. That's my attempt. Right. Then what I want to do, I'm going to pick 7 characters to make a rainbow out of. Because I can't draw as much as I would like to draw all 54 of Shy's characters. 50 something. I'd rather be able to attack more people than do more characters for one person. I'd rather have a wider range of different people to attack than just one person with a bunch of characters. I want to do a video in the Moomins Park. Which one? There's like 2. There's the one in Japan and there's the one in Sweden. Or Finland. Oh fuck, is it in Sweden or Finland? Well, 54 isn't a lot. I mean, 54 is a lot of drawings for me to do. It's not a lot of... Oh. Am I going to expose myself as being like, 54 is not a lot of OCs to have? You don't need to know how many I've got. God, is it in Finland? I assume it's in Finland, actually. The Creative Women's is Finnish, but fluent, like, I think was raised speaking both Finnish and Swedish, so some of her works are in Swedish and some of them are in Finnish, and so sometimes I get confused and I forget which one of the languages is actually, like, the country that she was from. I think it's in Finland. And then there's also one in Japan. Do both probably because they're both kind of small and very much the same. Whoa. Japan has meet and greet with Stinky. Oh, Ali. We have to get you over there. Oh. Why'd you refresh? Okay. Oh, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna reorganize them anyway. And Artfight Chloe doesn't. Artfight Jesus Magma does not like me moving things with the arrow keys. Right, so I'm gonna start with pink. I know Shy counts as pink, but Shy's not counting for this rainbow. I got 2 options. I'm trying to pick characters that are from like different worlds / stories of Shy's, so I'm not just picking all like characters from all the same thing. So we're starting with pink. Oh great, I was typing something out. And none of it... Oh, okay. It was just lagging, I'm like, none of it's there. Some of these tracks I'll recognize, because I have watched almost all of the Moomins 90s anime. I've been watching it with Julia. So a few of them I might be like, oh, I can't remember that. But most of them I don't think will trigger a memory. We'll see. Be interesting to see if my brain's actually picked up on the background music or not. I also know it's not the best quality rip, or like the best quality like recording, but they never released its actual soundtrack, so some guy put this on YouTube. So, it's the best I got. I hope this clearly looks like a ponytail. I think it's gonna look like a ponytail. I think it just looks like short hair. Maybe... the lines to make it like the hair's been pulled back. Do you like movies with the first use of the cottagecore set? Oh. Yeah, I don't know, I wouldn't have ever really thought of movies as cottagecore. Not that it's not, I guess, they just... I don't know, I mean, the Moomins comic strip is from the... Like, Moomins started in the, This is the thing, like, when the 3D Moomins cartoon came out a few years ago, Tumblr and particularly like Americans on Tumblr going crazy for it and were like, whoa, look at this cool new thing, and like all of us in Europe are just like, the Moomins have been going since the 1950s. Where have you guys been? Did you not get Moomins? Which I'm very sorry for you. I guess it's I guess? I don't know, I guess like when I think of cottagecore... I think of like mushrooms and fairies and bugs and stuffs. And like, yeah, there's nature Moomins. I don't want to describe like the Moomins like decoration of their own house as cottagecore. I mean, I don't know. I mean, obviously back when it was made, cottagecore wasn't even a term. Ah, no, I don't really see it. That's just me. Oh, his ears are pointy. I actually don't know if they're pronouns. I shouldn't have said his. I don't want everyone's. Oh, and there's big earrings. Is that a chin piercing? Oh no. Yes, okay. Oh, there's a tail. What? I'll do the tail. After, I didn't do... Sunny has a tail. Oh no. I forgot. I was gonna draw it at the end. No, when Moomin's music gets spoopy, it sure does get spoopy. Yeah, that looks way more grey to my eyes when I'm looking at it compared to all the other colours, but apparently it is not. It's like the Lumens are gonna become pirates. that is clear. I thought I couldn't see it compared to the line art then, but no, I'm wrong. Oops. Oh, I switched what layer I was on. Nope, it's not. There we go. Oh, that feels a little eye straining. I might have to make the eyes a slightly different colour because that is just a slightly different shade because seen some people are like, why is Artfight made vampires like a pinkish red rather than bright red? Because bright red on grit is like such an eye strain. Like, are you kidding? It would be irresponsible for them to do that. Okay, making it lighter I think is actually the better move. Why this reminds me of Epcot music. I don't know what Epcot music sounds like. I think I want to do red. God, it's getting boiling in here. I didn't realise today was also going to be a hot day, so stream might be shorter than usual. Oh boy. Oh, my jaw clicked very good. And today is also kind of, 2 bad pain days in a row. Not fun. In terms of both my chronic pain in my leg and my jaw. Oof. I'm trying to stay still and not move too much, but... Oh, welcome back to the waking world, Lucio. Isn't this like... Sorry, I didn't get much sleep. It's like hurt more since I had my last physio appointment, but hopefully it goes off. Still no clue what it was. I don't think I talked about my last physio appointment. It was on Monday. Yeah, no, I just didn't talk about it yesterday. I forgot it happened. Yeah, so still no clue why hurt. It's coming on almost a year now. Just got some more stretches. Instead of now seeing my physiotherapist every 4 weeks, he's just set up like an open appointment, so if I ring at any point before the end of September, I can go see him. If I don't ring up by the end of September, I'm gonna be discharged and we'll need to go through the whole fucking process of getting a referral and being on the wait list again. Still on the wait list to have people look at what the fuck's up with my jaw. They told me it would be, I think I was told the referral wait list thing is like 1 to 2 months. It's been almost 2 months. I really hope they put that referral through. That's where we're at the moment in Prince's Health Club. My god, I don't mean to keep yawning on stream. I think as it's getting warmer, all of a sudden I'm like, heat makes me like, heat to a point makes me sleepy, and then above that makes me sick, so. I need to not stay up till 4 AM. In my defense, well, no, last night I had the excuse of Julia was working until really late and I wanted to stay up to be able to talk to her before I went to bed. But I don't have that excuse for the, like, 5 nights prior to that where I've gone to bed late as well. So... Whoops, or poops, or... I just realized I don't have the audio for tomorrow done. I mean, I have the audio done, Jesus. I mean, I just don't have the video edited. Normally, the day before, the audio is actually due to be uploaded, to be posted. I uploaded the day before because, like, to, like, render the video takes about half an hour, but then to upload it to YouTube can take, like, an hour, and then after uploading, it then has to process it in standard definition, and then process it again to be able to show it in HD, so like anything above 720p. And then it has to do checks to where like these little bots go through and make sure that you haven't used anyone else's copyrighted content in the video or audio. And then it has to do a monetization check. So that all adds up. So I like to get it fully uploaded and processed on YouTube at least 24 hours before it gets posted, because if I'm doing it the day of, sometimes it's like, oh boy, is it gonna make it in time? And sometimes like there's been like maybe once or twice where it's been uploaded on time, but only standard definition has processed and the HD definition hasn't processed, so it's not viewable in like 1080p. It can still process once it's been uploaded, but I'd rather have it fully sorted before it's live, you know? It's because like the upload itself doesn't take forever. It's like there's just so many different things. It doesn't take forever anymore, compared to like years ago. It's just there's so many different breakdowns of it. Like there's it's uploading, and then it's processing standard definition, and then it's processing HD, and then it's doing copyright checks because there's so much more like copyrighted stuff on YouTube, and then if you monetize your videos, then it has to be monetization checks. So all that adds up. Oh my god, I can't stop yawning. I'm so trying not to do it into the mic because that's just contagious. It's super contagious for me, my god. But even that, even this playlist here isn't every Moomin song from the anime soundtrack, because there's songs that I've heard in the soundtrack that definitely aren't on this list, but I can't find any kind of album with every single one of them on. What? Oh my god. I woke it. I was trying to put Toho Lo-Fi Jazz. Oh, that's loud! Oh, that's louder than the other one, I'm so sorry. It wasn't much louder for me, but sure was for OBS. Everyone keeps saying, like, on the group for the Comic Con that I'm in, that it's meant to be really hot the weekend of con. I'm like, no, but I also I'm like, how do you guys know that? The weather forecast doesn't go that far forward yet. But I mean, it was warm last weekend. It wasn't like heat wave crazy warm. Last weekend. Last year, I mean. But we just stayed inside the entire time and didn't go outside at all, which is kind of sad. I hope this year I can go outside a little bit because there's some nice areas outside that I'm like, I want photos, so we'll see. I am looking forward to being at the house for a bit and being somewhere else. I just got a couple props left to make and then I'll be all set. I'll have fun too. I mean, I'm really happy with how my D cosplay has come out. To the point where I'm like, I kind of want to wear it both days, but then but my plan was that I was going to wear a different cosplay each day. I just ended up not having the time to make a second one, but I'm like, well, I have a President Loki cosplay, so why don't I just wear that one of the days? I'm like, oh, but I don't know, I don't like it that much, but then wouldn't it be cool to actually have a different costume each day? And then I have like a more variety of photos and stuff, and there's gonna be a Marvel meet on one of the days, so I can actually go to a cosplay meet this year. Because normally, like, the other characters I've cosplayed this year have been like too obscure to have like meets for those fandoms. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if the helm's gonna be uncomfortable to wear when it's hot. Like, I do want to cosplay Loki. I just don't particularly want to cosplay President Loki, to be honest. It's not like a thing I would pick. The only reason why I have a President Loki cosplay is I threw it together years ago when only like a few episodes of the Loki series were out before things happened that, you know, before I knew I would hate the show with a passion. So I'm also like, but do I want to cosplay something from a show that I hate? Even if I like really like, I mean, well, I like Loki. I don't really care about President Loki. So I'm like, I could just wear debuff days. And I'm like, but I thought this was gonna be the first con where I wore 2 different costumes. And I'm not gonna wear Julian again, because basically I don't want to wear anything that requires a wig. So in terms of what do I have left over, what costumes do I still have that don't require a wig, it's like, none that haven't fallen apart. I'm not going in an Arcane cosplay ever again, even though Victor's cosplay is still put together. I'm just like, I don't know. And then my Winter Soldier cosplay, which is like 8 years old and fallen apart, and I would like to fix up one day, but because I was going to cosplay Work from Overgarden Wall. And then I got a little bit into the costume and realised I don't want to do this cosplay anymore, I'm not excited for it. And also, like, the plan that I had would have been, like, made it really hard to, like, manoeuvre through doors and stuff, and I didn't want to do that, so... For January's con, I probably will have 2 costumes, because what I'd like to make in time for January is Alucard from Castlevania. And then I'll go Alucard one day, and Diaz the other, and be my 2 vampire gender boys on either day. But it's like the con isn't that long away now, and I still haven't decided for sure what I'm doing. Or whether I'm gonna wear... It's like, either I go as President Loki on one of the days, a costume that I don't care about really one way or another, from a show that I passionately hate because it turned out to be transphobic, and risk if people come up to me, maybe people coming up to me and talking about the Loki series, and I will not want to talk about it with anyone, you know? But I'll be able to go to like a cosplay meet, I'll be able to go to the Marvel meet. However, in my experience, most Marvel cosplayers aren't LGBT, which isn't a problem to not be LGBT, but they also don't come across the most LGBT friendly. I feel much safer in like anime, even though I don't have any anime cosplays, in like anime gaming cosplay circles feels like a bit of a safer area. And that's not to say every Marvel cosplay, I'm just saying in my experience, Deadpool's and Spider-Man's tend to be very cool and chill. Deadpool's are like almost always in character, but like any like Captain America. Anyone who like wears like a full mask, like a Star-Lord or anything, I'm like, I've not had good interactions with. Or I just wear D both days and be like, holy shit, like, look at this costume that I'm so happy with. I'm dressing as my, like, ultimate gender envy character. Like, the guy that I want to look like the most out of any person and character ever and have loved for so long and has been a dream to cosplay. Like, and instead of wearing a cosplay, a different one either day like I said I would, just say fuck it and wear this one that I'm really happy with both days. Even though, like, I know that it's very unlikely anyone will recognize me because most people have never heard of Vampire Hunter D because it is a Japanese novel series that had an anime film in the 80s and Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust anime movie in 2000. And like a PlayStation video game in the 90s, but has not had like a anime series made of it or a manga made of it, so it's a much more niche anime movie for people to recognize. But I'm like, I'm not doing it for people to recognize. And like, okay, yeah, more people will recognize me as President Loki, but it's also not like the most impressive costume. It's just normal clothes with the helm, so it's like, that doesn't mean just because, like, I shouldn't wear President just because I'm like, well, but maybe if I wear President Loki, some people actually ask for photos with me. It's like, but that's not why I cosplay for other people to ask for photos. Like, I do it for me to have fun. So, like, why don't I just wear the cosplay that I actually really like and I'm geeking out over on both days, you know? And then I'm like, but I bought a new big suitcase so I could fit 2 costumes in and I'm only gonna bring 1, and it's like, well, yeah. But by January, hopefully I'll have 2 vampires. In my experience, Cap cosplays tend to be weird. Yeah, I've had 1 good experience with a Cap cosplayer, but that's because, like, he was a gay guy who was going around as Cap with, like, a gay flag cape thing, and I'm like, he's cool. That's the exception. Like, a lot of the, like, because a lot of guys who cosplay Marvel characters that tend to, like, if it's a cap that has a helmet on, you know, like the mask thing with the chin strap, wary. Wary, because, like, I don't know, man, like, as a trans person, I don't feel safe being around Marvel cosplayers who are cosplaying Avengers, like, who tend to be, like, older guys. Big suitcase will let you bring more stuff back from Artist Alley. I mean, the smaller suitcase didn't stop me from bringing a shit ton of stuff from Artist Alley last year. I'm trying to think, has there been anything where I've been like, oh, I can't buy that because it won't fit my suitcase? I genuinely don't know. I mean, possibly, but to be honest, if there was something so big that I'm like, I wouldn't be able to bring that home, it probably also was expensive and I shouldn't have bought it anyway. We'll see. Because obviously, it will not only be a shopping trip for me, but it will be a shopping trip for my partner. Not that she's coming, but I mean for me to buy her gifts. Any Bee and Puppycat merch there, and Julia has to have it. That's the rule. I already got her so much Bee and Puppycat last time. But last time she got shown what she got, whereas this time, I'm not going to tell her what I got because it'll be put away for her birthday and Christmas. I mean, last year, I got like a big plushie each time. Well, not big. I mean, I got the Kirby Hand Puppet on one and I got the Sukuna plush for Julie from the other. And did they fit in the suitcase? No, but then I just carried them in an extra bag. Like, it didn't stop me. Though, to be fair, if I had been using the smaller suitcase, the hat I made for D wouldn't fit. It only just fits in my big suitcase, and I have to put it in diagonally for it to fit in, so... Which, honestly, like, the hat I've made for D, it actually should be bigger than the one I made, but I knew I couldn't make it, and, like, the one I've made is actually smaller than what is canonically accurate, but if I'd made it any bigger, it wouldn't fit in the suitcase. So even though it's not as, like, long and pointy as it should be, hopefully it's still recognizable. I'm still pretty happy with it though, like. It needs a lint roller going over it because it's just been sat on the floor and it is black, so I will give it a little clean up. Like, is there any way to show this? Let me see. Hang on. I'm gonna do a quick little... It's been a while since we've done a hand cam or anything on stream. Because about that, I know I did a number of streams where I was sculpting and painting those dolls, and you may have been like, hey, Prince, what happened to them? Yeah, so it turns out the type of clay I used, even though I was told it would work okay with the paint that I used, it did not. All of the painting that I did cracked and is falling off, and nothing can save it, and I'm gonna have to make them all again from scratch, using a different clay. So that's why I haven't done any more streams sculpting or painting the dolls that I'm making, because I gotta restart them. And I don't have time to, my priority at the moment is making my cosplay and doing art fight, and then after con's over, then we can because they're meant to be gifts for mine and Julie's anniversary, our 1 year anniversary, but obviously did not get them done in time. Now I'm just aiming them to get them done for Christmas, but I have to remake them from scratch, so. Anyway, here's a little peek. You can't even see him, because it's so big. It's so fucking big. But, it was a regular hat. You can see if I flip it over, with like a circle brim. So, this line here is the actual end of the hat. But to actually make it like the teardrop shape that Dee's hat is, all of this extra pointy bit is a sheet of cardboard that I cut, and then this is like solid adhesive felt. I know this line looks messy. It was so that I knew where to like cut and then just stick. So this is like sticky back felt in yellow on the bottom and in black on the top, and I just cut a hole and then slid this whole new brim over the top of the hat. Like, this is a separate piece. And I'm pretty happy because from a distance, like, the felt here and the actual hat, I don't think you can tell is like, this is shit that I made that I stuck onto the hat. Like, from a distance, I think, like, if you can't see that gap there, I think it kind of passes as being just, yeah, that's a hat with a big brim without it looking like, oh, that's a hat that someone stuck an extra thing on. Like, I think this felt blends in quite well with the actual texture of the hat. So, the hat's done. I had to make the buckle for the belt and the little, hang on. Everything's in a little pile. So, these are glued directly onto the cape. There's one of these on either side. This is just cardboard with a bit of clay, painted and then glossed. There's little shoulder spikies. So there's one of those on the other side as well. I'm not a foam worker, I'm a cardboard worker. Most people make their cosplay stuff with foam, but I don't have access to big chunky foam. And normally what you have to do to get foam to stay in place is heat gun, and I don't have access to a heat gun. So then we also have necklace and the belt buckle, which I said to Julia, I'm like, it just looks like a skeleton, like a skull wearing sunglasses, and I can't unsee it. That's what it looks like in the anime, so it just, again, it's also basically that. I made big enough so that it can slip over the actual belt buckle, like so. Yeah. I was very lucky that I didn't have to make a cape, like... His cape is black on the outside and yellow on the inside, and I was like, I swear to god I'm gonna have to buy 2 capes and sew them together. But I found a cape on Amazon that was already yellow on the inside, so that saved me a lot of time. It's exactly what I needed. So the only thing I have left to do is make the sword, which I'm gonna have to make in 2 pieces and then glue together in the hotel. And I still won't be able to make it full length because his sword is there's no way even making it in 2 pieces, like the blade is 1 piece and the hilt is another. There's still no feasible way that I could make the blade as long as it actually is and fit it in my suitcase. I mean, I know I have friends who bring like foam cosplay swords and they just wrap them up in like gym bags or plastic bags or whatever and bring them on the train and no one's ever stopped them. So I'm like, I guess I technically could make it full size, but I'd be so worried about it getting, because it's not made out of foam, it's made out of cardboard, you know? Like, foam swords are normally, like, dyed, so you don't have to worry about paint chipping off, and you don't have to worry about them getting bent, because it's foam, and it's, like, springy. But if mine got knocked, the paint would get chipped off, and if it could get ripped. So I'm thinking I need to make it so that it can go in the suitcase. And I got a good picture of his sword. Oh, I didn't know it was a web file. So yeah, we have this is the original, this is the book illustration, D, illustrated by, Yoshitaka Amano, also the, like, lead concept artist on Final Fantasy, the 1980s movie, the 2000 movie, which is what I'm cosplaying, and then the shitty video game, and I forget what that's for. I think it was like a comic they did? I don't remember. It makes me sad that, like, some people who know Vampire Hunter D, all they know is the video game. Which was like a shitty, like, PS1 video game, and I'm like, no, it's not, don't judge it on that! Don't judge it on PlayStation shovelware! You can see his sword, like, starts up here, where his head is, and it ends down here at his ankles. It's too long. It's too long. Also, there's literally no way that makes sense for his sword to be attached to the back of his cape. Yes, he has a belt that goes over his chest, but it goes under his cape. If you ever see the back of him in the movie, there is nothing that sword and that hilt is attached to. Nothing at all. So, either I just have to carry it around in my hand, or I'm gonna try and magnet it onto me back, so I also have no visible thing. I mean, I guess technically, if I wasn't gonna make the scabbard, but if I made the scabbard, then I could glue that onto the back of the cape, and then the sword can just slide in and out, but that's gonna make the cape really awkward to put on if I've got a massive sheet of, like, a little cardboard stuck on the back of it permanently. And I feel like if I were to try and sheath it, like, over my head, I'm not gonna accurately be able to sheath the sword back in. I'm gonna constantly miss, because it's so long. To be able to sheath it, I would need a much longer arm, so I don't think the scabbard's gonna be possible. Like, yeah, you'd be able to pull it out, but how the hell would you ever get it back in accurately? Like, what? So. I'm just gonna see if I can somehow magnet it on. If not, I just have to carry it in my hand the whole time. But, yeah. I said I'd work on the sword on Sunday. I'm really too warm. The only reason why I'm rambling about cosplay is because I'm like in stream. It's like, my fan is on, but I have to have my door closed and my window not open that wide while I'm streaming, otherwise it's too much noise. Pretty much, so there was a heatwave a few weeks ago and I just couldn't stream through it because pretty much once it gets over 25 and it's 25 Celsius in here right now. It's too much for me. Once it gets to this late in the day when the sun's just directly shining on my room, which reminds me to close the curtains now that the sun's shining through. It gets, uncomfortable in here. I still want to get this attack for Shy done by the end of the day. Or, well, by the end of tomorrow? Because I also want to do some Toy House stuff today, so we'll see. But, I'm thinking I might need to end the stream. It's anytime where it gets over this temperature, either I don't stream those days, or I stream earlier in the day. Next week it looks fine. Pretty much today and tomorrow. Oh, I thought tomorrow was going to be the really hot day. No, it's today. I didn't realize that, otherwise I would have just not streamed at all. Whoops. I thought it was tomorrow that was going to be the really hot day. So I would have cancelled stream today if I'd realized that. That's why it's horrible in here. Ah, I see. There's no clouds today either, so it's meant to be hot today. It's still hot tomorrow. Well, I mean, obviously it's gonna be hot, but like really hot for me today. It can't a little like maybe really hot for me tomorrow, but there's also like it might rain. Next week should be fine. If I'd have realized that today was the day that it was gonna get near 30 degrees, I would not have planned to stream today. That's an oopsie on my part. No wonder I feel a bit like lightheaded and a little bit icky. That makes so much more sense now. Who is live? Oh god, a lot of people are live. Is anyone doing art fight? Is anybody doing art fight? Oh, they are doing art fight. There's one person. There's two people. They're doing art, but I don't think they're doing art fight. Okay, I got options. I've never raided this person before. I followed them because Shy raided them once. Oh no! I wanted to check out their stream and I got an advert for the new Insidious movie. One, I didn't know they were making another Insidious installment. Two, I can't do horror films. I didn't realize that that's what the trailer was for. I didn't want to get jump scared by a scary monster. I don't think that's... I hate when Twitch and YouTube have horror movie with jump scare trailers. I should be able to have the option to be like, yeah, don't show me Don't show me trailers that you would consider above PG, because I'm too baby for them. Well, they've been going 4 hours, so let's stream the person who's been streaming for less time, because they're probably gonna still be streaming. And I've never raided them before. Do you guys want to come along with a raid? This person is also working on Art Fight. I've never raided them before, so I'm a little bit nervous. Because they seem really cool. Daunting World. I was trying to check what the pronouns are. Well, I think they've got them written down. I don't see them. No, they don't have the pronouns written down. I don't know what the pronouns are. Yeah, we're gonna finish early. If I'd have realized today was gonna be the hot day, I just wouldn't have streamed at all. That explains why I've been feeling off all stream. I hadn't looked across the room to see what the thermometer said it was. Yeah, so, whew. I'm gonna bid you guys farewell for today. I do not know if I'll be streaming tomorrow, based on the heat. But... Which if I don't stream tomorrow, it would mean there's no Magma stream this week. But I could stream on a different day instead. If I'm not gonna stream tomorrow, I guess I could work on the sword tomorrow and stream on Sunday instead when it's gonna be cooler. But I don't know. Don't hold me to that. But yeah. I should be streaming next weekend. It doesn't look like next Friday and Saturday is going to be incredibly warm. And also, you know, I streamed yesterday, so you still got 2 streams from me this week. And I might pop in and stream, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, who knows. I want to get as much Art Fight done as possible, and doing it with you guys here helps me, like, concentrate a bit better. Because when I'm streaming, I have not got, like, YouTube open to get distracted by looking at, so, we're gonna go on a raid. Yeah, we're gonna go on a raid. So, sorry for the sort of stream. I do not feel very well. If you are not subscribed to me on Twitch, you can copy and paste the message Stream Elements just posted, and if you are subscribed to me on Twitch, you can copy and paste the message that I posted. If you try and copy and paste the message I posted and you're not subscribed to me, the emotes will not show up in anyone else's chat. So, we're gonna raid. It is Moss VT. Can't find their pronouns. The little goat VTuber. And then working on Art Fight. So I think it's what I want to try and do when I raid people this month is try my best to raid other people who are doing Art Fight. It's just like, it's a shame because you can't search streams by title. You can search by like tags, but there's no Art Fight tag, at least not that people are using. You can search VODs, like previous streams that are, like old streams that are still up, you can search those by title, but not stream by title. So there's no way for me to actually search who's doing art fight. It's just I hope someone that follows is doing art fight. So I've been a little bit off on stream. It makes sense now, realizing how warm it is. If it's not too hot and not too sunny, I will see you guys tomorrow. If I don't see you guys tomorrow, I'll likely see you before Friday, because I'll probably be like, oh, Julia's at work and I'm bored and I'm sad, I'll just stream. And get some art fight done. If not, then I'll see you Friday. Thank you so much for stream.